Blazquez here. I'm going to be demonstrating one of the best stretches that one can do for tight calves. First, I'd like to thank you for tuning into this video. This stretch is not a common stretch, so it's a little bit of a deeper stretch, and it gets to the point right away. I'm using a prop. I'm using a half foam roller. That's going to take my ankle into dorsiflexion. My knee will be in flexion like it is here. So we're really going to emphasize, I should say, the Achilles tendon, which is the fusion of the gastroc, the soleus, and the plantaris. And we're really going to be working the soleus here. The soleus gets tight. A lot of people, the gastroc gets tight too. You can stretch up with a straight leg stretch, taking your ankle into dorsiflexion. But this one really gets the soleus really good. What I like to do is first I take my foot here and place it onto the roller, and then I bend the knee forward, and then I take this backhand here and I drive down. I push down to keep my heel in contact with the floor. A lot of times, if your calves are tight, your heel will lift up. So if you go ahead and kind of anchor that heel down a little bit, you can even press down on the shoe, and even though your heel will come out of your shoe a little bit, that kind of also increases the stretch. And I try not to lean too much into it, just because sometimes you can place a little bit of a compression or impingement or pinch on the front side of the ankle. So if you feel that, then certainly listen to the body and back off. A good approach would be doing this stretch about 2 to 3 times for about 30 to 45 seconds, maybe even up to a minute. You simply just hold the stretch here, and you'll feel right away when you kind of palpate the back of your the Achilles tendon and really kind of up towards the gastroc, this lower third of your lower leg, the back, posterior compartment. You'll feel it get taut, and so you just kind of back off of it, maybe shake it out a little bit. And I like to go and switch sides and just lean forward a little bit with the leg. I like to press his heel down and just kind of really let the stretch just kind of take effect. But this is a great stretch, really phenomenal calf stretch, and really improves range of motion and dorsiflexion. It's a good injury prevention idea. Just great for mobility of the calf, which is associated with a lot of issues. We have to remember that the body is one big chain, and links can obviously affect other links. So, I mean, I've heard of tight calf muscles affecting being a factor in low back pain, or being a factor in knee pain and things of that nature. So, it's important to keep those muscle tissues and those structures mobile, flexible, pliable. Great stretch. And the knee is actually being supported here. I know it's going into flexion, but again, you have the back knee on the floor, and also just the leg, the upper leg, upper thigh being close to the lower leg. It's kind of like the back of the thigh is kind of pressing against the calf muscle, and it adds support. So you're actually getting a really great stretch and minimal knee stress or knee load. Hopefully this stretch will help you, and feel free to leave comments. Thank you for watching.